Alrighty, everybody. Are you all ready for this week's probably finangled episode of Iron Gods?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I was born ready, Zach.
Cool. Well, that makes four of us because I don't know where the fuck Kyle is.
He's dead, Jim.
Ay, 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 ay. The woes of the
Man,
modern
we
day
do think
tabletop player. Well, my name is Luke Kenny, and I am one of the many DMs here at the group called Take 10 Gaming. Here on Tuesdays, we play Iron Gods, our fun little adventure path. It's kind of a goofy cross between Conan the Barbarian and what's the other one we call it? Fucking Mad Max. If you like what you see, hit the like button and be sure to hit the subscribe feature to see the rest of us, making sure, of course, to tickle the bell icon so that you get all the fun little notifications, and be sure to share us around. But we are going to be getting ready here momentarily. We just have to wait for our third player. But until he gets here, let's introduce the other players. We have, from left to right, our Calistrian badass with a whip, Sarah Hitchkin, played by Scott Caffey.
Hi.
Next we have the thick, broad, and very charming Peter Hastings, played by Maddie Thompson.
Oh, sorry,
Alright.
I have chicken in my mouth. Hello, everyone.
We have an empty space that will be taken up by Taryn Gates, our goofy SMR sorcerer with a gun. Whenever the fuck Kyle shows up, we can fucking rag on him for him being late. But last but not least, we have someone who's going to be fading in and out, probably. Vaughn Elnosh of the Worn Eyes, played by Chaz Blair.
Hang on, let me take a bite of my pizza roll and then I'll talk.
You have pizza rolls.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Go.
Time for a pizza ball.
Somebody ordered a pizza ball! Alright. As I said before, share us around, do all the loving things. We're probably going to be just dicking around for a little bit until we actually are able to get things started, as, you know, people are still getting gear set up and everything. We're still waiting for Kyle. I'm going to message him to see what the hell he's doing.
It's been like, I forgot.
Sorry guys, I forgot. It's not like we do this every fucking week. I mean, honestly, he's probably like locked himself out of his house or some shit.
I could see him doing that.
Oh, he's done it.
I believe me.
He's done it. I mean, he's locked himself out of his car before. That was funny.
And he didn't lock it whenever he went to the fucking city and had all of his shit stolen.
Oh, that was Zach's fault. Zach did not lock his car.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. I wouldn't trust Zach with shit.
I mean, Zach left his car unlocked at his apartment, and it got stolen. His car got stolen.
He's like he is the avatar of the like idiotic sweetheart character. I can't say like a foul word towards Zach when it comes to how sweet of a man he is, or fucking I don't know what goddamn noun to use to describe
He is
it.
a true
How
blue
sweet of a man
sweetheart.
is he, Marty? You sound like you know.
I mean, the question is like, do I use the word man when referring?
You refer
To
to his
them.
proper pronoun of human being. That's what I identify. I identify as a bean.
Holy dog shit! There he is. Greetings. Oh, are we already having mic problems?
Huh?
Oh, no, there he is. Say
No, he's having life problems.
Who isn't right now in the year 2021?
Dude, I'm rocking right now, man. I just ate a chicken breast and I got some Brussels sprouts. I'm doing pretty good right now.
Bro, it's 2021. Where'd 2020 go?
Dude, China took it.
No.
No, you better watch it or your fucking what's it? Your social
Social credit score.
your social credit score. I almost said social student score.
Same thing.
That's
No, they
almost the
call that
same
a
fucking
credit
thing.
score.
A credit score, yeah. Anyhow. Enough fucking edgy and stupid commentary on the world at large. Are you all ready to play some Pathfinder?
I suppose.
No, can I have another 5 minutes? I'm kidding, let's go.
Okay.
Help.
I mean, like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm good. This guy kicked
Bitchin'.
Also, Kyle, I gave you
Yeah.
$4,000, Maddie took $1,000 from it.
$4,000.
Yeah, I sold my shit and gave you $4,000 worth of stuff, and then Maddie took the $3,000 that you owed him.
1 grand.
1 grand.
One grand.
I owed him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
took $1,000.
$16,000 that you owed him.
You keep going up in numbers, Scott. I don't
Yes,
think you know how to
26
math.
grand that
The
you
That's
owe.
right.
$900,000 you owed him.
It's from that fucking Star of David meme we had going on earlier. It's been affecting him.
God.
Time to change the
I-
number again.
God bless. Alright, enough of this shit. Let's turn off the fucking 2-hour synthwave mix. Alright. That's enough of that
Wait,
shit.
where's that out?
It's been playing for the stream while we were waiting. Okie dokie.
Good, I just swallowed my last Brussels sprout. I swallowed that puppy whole.
Alrighty.
You Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are good. I love them. They're best when they're pan fried.
You're delusional.
You've just never had a good Brussels sprout.
This is true because they're bad.
Okay with Brussels sprouts. I prefer, like, cauliflower and other stuff, but
Also, cauliflower's disgusting.
cauliflower's delicious.
Oh, you're
Green
just too picky for
beans.
your own good.
We're going to use all of this as the introduction for this session.
Green beans.
This is just our party sitting around in Axis talking.
Yeah, we can name the episode. Be sure to eat your fruits and veggies.
We're Take 10 Gaming. Let's play some Pathfinder.
Speaking of
Alrighty,
fruits,
everybody.
grapefruit's pretty good.
Shut the fuck up for once. You all open your eyes as you all have rented a hotel room, apparently, and spent the night in some cozy inn on a much more organized and, much more more decent, lawful, good-ish part of Axis instead of wandering around the borderline chaotic side of things. So yeah. You all wake up and when you arrive, there is a small little tray of goods waiting for you at your hotel door as they're serving you breakfast this morning. This, of course, comes at the very low cost of 10 gold from each of you.
Beautiful.
So if you want, I guess I'll actually have to take that from everybody.
I give them 1 platinum because I don't have 10 gold.
That is also acceptable.
Are there grapefruits on the breakfast tray?
Of course. They asked you what you wished for.
Wait a minute. Sarah specifically asked for grapefruit.
What?
I get that reference.
Y'all are awful.
And
Vaughn
everyone
and Sarah-
unsubscribe.
Vaughn and Sarah both ask for grapefruits, but Vaughn actually sits down and eats his instead of pocketing them for later.
I actually don't get this reference, and I don't want to.
Yeah,
I'll
good on
inform
it.
you after the stream.
Yeah, you'll learn.
He probably knows.
I mean, I
just
can
has
guess.
forgotten.
I mean, knowing how fucking horny you people are, I could probably gamble.
No. Sarah asked for him, not me.
Uh-huh.
Grapefruit.
I
are-
asked them as for his food.
Anyhow. What would you all like to do?
I'll go home. This ain't Kansas anymore.
Sure, we can go home.
Is everyone done shopping? Because I don't have I've only got very few gold pieces left.
I've got a-
think I'm good on Axis for the let me just check. Rest of my fucking life.
I mean, until you
I've,
pay that debt, though.
Oh, you
I
think
got
I'm
plenty of
coming back
money.
here?
Oh,
I
you
got
think
plenty
that
of money, but,
Rakshasaka's gonna not come and find you?
He can come to me. I'm not coming back here.
You're gonna get summoned with a lawyer demon again.
You're gonna find out that contract does more than just.
Oh, well, I didn't
Give
sign
your
a
word.
contract. Look, I didn't sign no stinking contract. We had a verbal agreement.
Exactly. I was gonna say it's a verbal agreement
Yep.
in front of a few of the law enforcement.
There are cons, yeah.
Yeah.
But like
You
I said,
might as well have signed.
Yeah, well, surely that could never come back to bite him. Anyhow, Vaughn, are you ready to cast the plane travel spell?
Yeah.
I'm saying that I put 8 hours during my rest into reading some more of that book.
Of course.
Ooh, what kind of book?
All right, let's see here.
What book you reading there?
A book of Manual of Quickness of Action.
Oh, Dex, nice.
Yeah, I need to finish it.
All right. What level spell is your
Plane shift is
Plane shift.
5th.
Word of recall is 7th. I think 6 or 7.
I think it's 6. I think there's just one difference. Because I don't think you could grab it because you have to pick something lower than your max, and you can cast 7 as your highest, correct?
Yeah, okay. So you have to cast Paragon Surge
Yeah,
and then
correct.
get it and then cast it, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
It is 6th. You're right, because I grabbed them both instead of having to switch the Paragon Surge.
Gotcha.
So yeah, a 3rd, a 5th, and a 6th level spell to get us home.
A 3rd, a 5th, and a 6th. You don't have anything for like special spell. Oh no, you do. My bad. Never mind. Haha. All right. You cast the spells, and where are you trying to arrive? Within Numeria.
I don't think he gets a choice.
Yeah, I don't really get a choice. I pick the material plane. We show up somewhere, and then Word of Recall thankfully doesn't have a distance limit.
Gotcha. Oh, so you want to leave it up to me, is what I'm hearing.
I mean, he doesn't get a choice.
So
I literally don't get a choice. We end up on Galarian somewhere.
Oh wait, you can't aim for a
No.
particular spot and with a plane shift.
Plane ship? Nope.
No,
Not
you
unless
can
you have
try to. It's just that you end up 5 die 100 miles away from your desired location.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'll pick Silver. What is it? Silver? Not Silvermount.
Starfall.
Yeah, Starfall. I mean, I'll try for Starfall, but
Okay, I tell you what. Maddie, roll me 5 die 100, and Kyle, roll me a die 8. Or no, a die
Okay.
6. A die 6.
Boop.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Alrighty, just a moment. Okay, so 237 miles. Oh no.
Welcome to the world, wound fuckers.
Where does that put us?
probably in the Whirlwind.
It does actually. You guys end up in the world wound.
Like, in the crack or in the area?
You tell me.
Here's the question though: Is Iron Gods before or after Wrath of the Righteous?
It takes place very close.
Where is Silvermount at? Oh, it's right here. Where did we try and start out though? I can't remember.
You all were aiming. Sorry, for Starfall. That's where you were, and then right
Oh.
there.
That's not too bad. We can just instantly teleport as soon as we get back.
Indeed. Word of Recall will of course trigger, and you will return to Starfall.
That would have been bad.
Mhm.
We teleport into Is.
Honestly,
we
I
landed
should
and we're
have.
like, hang on.
Probably should have,
looks
honestly. Nah, it would have been more like in this area. That
We're
doesn't
like,
matter.
this area looks kind of funny. It's
Y'all
like,
are lucky.
oh wait a minute. Oh
You're
wait a
very
minute.
lucky.
And
We
then we
just
see
end up floating in the air, like right here, and just fall all the way down to the cage.
and then we use the teleport as we're flying through the air. That meme from the Umbrella Corporation where they're passing each other in cars. We see the Queen of Mendev. Like what?
All right. You all arrive, I'll say, right smack dab in right in the center of the street of lights. It's right like in the heart of the Starfall.
Nice.
It is the beginning of the day. I'll say around 10 a.m. You appear like in an instant. So normally, of course, magic has some kind of an effect, but since Vaughn's magic is temporal based, you skip the space part of space time and just use time to instantly appear in this one place.
Makes the
Since you just blink into an instance with no like warning or any kind of effect like that, luckily you are profound enough with your magics to not gib yourselves on someone or thing. But a lot of you do appear, and it shocks and fucking horrifies the people in the area. No roll is required to know that Starfall, the carnage has finally ended, but the people are still reeling from it. People are picking themselves up, having to, like, you see, like, crowds of children trying to lift gigantic robots that have fallen and crushed, like, other people that they're trying to save, probably pitilessly. You see rubble in the area, you see crying children just, like, surrounded by smokes of heaping rubble. Pieces of fucking people surrounded by, you know, like, spent...
people.
Yeah, pieces of people around like spent shells. It's pretty grim sight. We did it, everyone! We saved Starfall!
You're
He was
welcome.
pissed.
We've saved the day. But we're
now
still
Taryn
dying.
sees
You're
the
welcome.
devastation. He's like, ooh,
I'm gonna.
maybe.
I know, like, stuff's not good. I'm gonna help people as best I can in this current vicinity.
Okay.
Yeah, Taryn's also going to assist.
Okay. Both of you roll me a die 4. Whichever is the higher one is what we'll go with. So okay. For about 3 hours, you all kind of just wander back and forth trying to help people, you know. Peter can lift, you know, heavy pieces of things to save people under them.
Mm-hmm.
Taryn uses his magics to, you know, do whatever he can to assist people or create water to, you know, clean old nasty wounds and whatnot, or provide...
I've got heal trained, so I can do some battlefield.
I mean, honestly,
I can do the same.
You can expend. You have access to channel energy, so if you want to just like use that once.
Is there enough people like in this vicinity?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll use one of those.
Yeah, because it's a 30-foot AOE, so it's a pretty big radius. So you just go up to, like, there's a bunch of people harmed, and you tell them to gather, and you just use it one time.
Let's see.
They only have like one hit die, so don't even worry about it. They're all just commoners.
Just trying to figure. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to. Now that you've mentioned, I want to make sure I've updated the number of dice it heals. For every 2 levels.
Yeah.
So 14. So 8. Yeah, I've got it correct.
Cool.
It would do 8d6, which is plenty.
Isama approaches the lot of you and says, "Well, we didn't exactly arrive where desired." And she looks up at Silvermount. "Should we begin our journey?"
I would assume that Vaughn would like to get his spells back.
You've all had like a day of rest. Like, you rested in Axis.
I'm fine being down a couple spells. Like I have the best cantrip in the world.
The
Gun. Yeah. Funny enough, 2 out of the 4 characters in our party, actually, 3 out of the 5 characters.
You're
in
the
our
only
party.
one. No, wait, hang on.
Yeah,
Salt
Sarah
doesn't
also.
count either.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah also doesn't have a gun.
That's true.
So, 3 out of the 5 player or main
Is it-
characters in the party have gun.
Indeed. All right. So, do you all wish to begin the trek?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I buy a couple more rations on the way out of town.
Is the entrance to Silvermount in Starfall, or is it like outside the city limit? So like next.
Just a moment, and I will see if I can prop this up for you all. Okay. The Silver Gate. Here we go. Pop that up for you all. The Silver Gate is where you all need to get to. It is where it's like a thing that prevents people from getting to the Silver Mount proper. That is where you'd have to head.
Okay. Let's go that way then.
All right. No one stops you. There's a few times where a couple want like a handful max of times as you're traveling. You are stopped. Well, not stopped, but like you notice there are a few robots. They stop and see you, and then one begins to raise a weapon, then it then stops immediately, and then just lowers its weapon and continues walking.
That's weird.
Probably friend of the Technic League, having
Also
standing
that-
orders to not fuck with us.
They know
I would
better.
say it's weirder that there's still robots in the city.
Indeed.
I
I
wouldn't.
thought the Black Sovereign would have destroyed all of them.
Nope. The robots weren't the issue, it's the people that were behind the robots, I
Indeed.
believe.
Yeah, robots don't kill people. People kill people.
Robots also kill people.
Because people tell them to kill people.
That's true. Or deranged AI tells them to.
Very, very good point.
Yeah, Taryn brings up. He's like, "What about Unity? She's not people."
Well, that raises a good question. Would an AI be considered conscious? Worthy of, well, would they have a soul?
This is a good question.
I believe it depends on all what one does with that ability to be worthy or not
yeah.
of
Kill people.
a soul.
Would you consider a deity a person?
No.
In our definition, probably not.
Well, not like a mortal, living, breathing person, but what makes a person other than being alive? Like, you don't look at a dog and say that that dog is a person. It's a combination of, like, conscious thought and will and all this other stuff.
I
I mean, under that circumstance, angels and demons and devils and extraplanar things aren't people. They're not. There's a mortality to the word people. You know, there's a
people.
this conversation is a little too philosophical for my blood.
It's literally your job.
No, it's not. I swing swords and I heal people.
What?
I also
what
look
thing-
really good in this new armor.
Vaughn leans over and is like, I just want to remind all of you that none of this matters because the universe will eventually end.
Precisely.
You're
Now-
right.
Thanks.
I'll
On that-
hopefully be long dead before it.
On that grim note, let us move forward. Adventure!
Adventure awaits!
Huzzah!
You all approach the Silver Gate, and as you all walk up to it, a device comes out, and like a little laser kind of like fans out and scans up and down the lot of you, and it says,
Halt.
Access.
Identify yourselves.
I hold up my multipass. work.
Vaughn Elnosh, Lieutenant of the Technic League.
Vaughn Elnosh, Lieutenant of the Technic League and ally to Zenobeth the Winter Witch. Access granted.
Sweet.
The gates then and begin to begin sliding open. These big Jurassic Park style silver gates made of solid glossite, about a couple feet thick, begin opening. And on the other side is a very tattered and harmed fellow waiting for you, looking extremely upset.
Oh, welcome. How are you?
He looks to the lot of you and says, "And where do you think you're going?"
Do our job.
Who is it?
It's the
Osman Zydo.
main
Oh.
bad guy. He's back.
Oh, that motherfucker.
You can stand?
The gifts that the one true Iron God of this realm have provided me have made me far harder to kill than the rest of the weaklings that you've come across.
I'm gonna ask him to surrender nicely, or I'll have to be forced to assist him in that.
You know what? I think we're going to have to do this a different kind of way. He then pulls out a little device from a pocket and then flips a switch. And from that, you all hear like this incredibly deep activating voice bellow out from around the area. And pieces of the surrounding the structures around you begin to like animate. Like giant cogs and gears begin to move and shift and knock like dust from themselves and click together as they more or less Transformer style into one massive machine.
Oh boy.
Where do I get one of those?
Excuse me?
Real quick, I gotta go change the field for this ball game, so I will be right back.
You're good.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, hello, Judgment Robot.
I need
or
you
Juggernaut
all.
Robot.
Yeah, I need you all to select your characters and roll initiative.
I mean, it's probably judging us, let's be honest.
Okay. Let me select my caricature. Scroll on up. And... Oh, we don't have the bonus from Vaughn anymore. Make sure you guys take that off.
Yep. Wait, there's a chance. There's a chance.
Hey, I rolled a 20! I beat Sarah!
God damn it, Scott, that image.
Okay, you got the wrong picture up,
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not him right now. I mean, I am, but not in the game.
I did it. I beat Chaz. And he
I
wasn't
almost-
even here to witness it.
As I say, I almost beat Chaz.
He wasn't even here to
Again.
see it.
He got a 28 on his third roll.
Yeah,
I
Taryn
got
got
a
a 31.
31.
That's hilarious.
And he's not even here.
So did it actually happen?
And once again, God shits in my breakfast.
Fucking
Depends on
okay,
breakfast.
okay, Alucard.
It's one of my favorite lines from that show.
God shits in my breakfast yet again. It's pretty good.
Oh god, now I got a robot in front of me. Okay. Okay.
Alright, get these all sorted out. Taryn, my dude, he who beats the initiative. Let me
Go on,
zoom this out
Taryn.
for the viewers.
Say the line.
It's your turn, my guy. What you gonna do?
Disintegrate the big robot?
Okay. Yeah, you might find this one surprising, but that does actually hit. Let me roll the robot's fortitude.
Make it go away, Papa.
I fail.
Make it go away.
Okay.
Oh.
You blast it, and you blast a tremendous chunk of the material away from it, but it's still standing. It,
Taryn's just like, don't worry, guys. I've got this. And I shoot my big dick spell, and see, all of it. It's still standing.
Osman says, "That's the one you must kill! Him and the robed one!" And then the thing resets its stance, and it says,
Threats identified.
I don't like pain.
Vaughn's
Hey,
turn.
Tim.
Vaughn is staggered. Just one moment as I select, where is the, what is the name of that, is it Channel Vigor? It's like, the weird holy haste.
Something fervor.
I think it's just fervor or divine.
That's
fervor or
right, that's
something
right.
like
Where the hell is it? I have to find it on this gigantic spell list.
It's like a third level spell. Second or third. It's not too high up. It's not above 5 for sure.
It's a level 4 spell.
Yep.
Blessing of Fervor.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he casts Blessing of Fervor. So all of his allies now have a weird boosted ability.
Boost!
Boost! And then he also shifts backwards. Peter.
Since I won't be able to get that cool little extra attack in, I will choose the dodge bonus to AC and reflex as I charge.
Yes, sir. You charge in as the thing is still staggering back from that massive disintegrate spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That is gonna hurt. Oh my god. So adamantine ignores hardness less than 20?
Yep.
That is bitchin'. Okay, yeah. That will barely hit, but yes.
I did roll poor. I rolled a 4.
Indeed.
Damage. 24.
Yes, sir. You can tell that this robot has been in very poor repair. This is the weakened version, and it's still holding up as well as it is. Sarah?
Oh.
I pull out a wand. And in a straight line, I shift forward. And lightning bolt.
Okay.
Like ow.
Real reflex. And
Hey, look, they
another
passed. The
reflex.
DC is 0.
Yeah.
It's a level 7 spell, so yeah, they pass.
Cool. Yes, sir. Or in this case, yes, ma'am. Let's see.
What's your
There's
casting mod?
It's a wand, so.
yeah. The wands don't use your actual.
I didn't know it was a wand.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
use
it's a wand.
Let's see.
Would I need one for Zydao as well? A damage roll.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, nicer.
More spicy at the
Let
end.
me see. He doesn't have evasion or anything. I'm having to like check all of his gear to make sure that he doesn't have any like special tricks to this. Looking. Okay, yeah, no. Alright, cool. He is though, so okay. I think they both make it. So first of all, the Juggernaut robot is going to take so 14 that much.
21?
He takes 14 and then 21, so 11. Because he still has hardness. And then as for Zydao, he's going to take 16.
Cool.
He is hurting. But now it's his turn. Let's see here. He uses spell combat, shifts, and then casts greater invisibility. And now he's going to fire his special laser cannon thingy. -2 to all of these. And firing at Sarah.
-2 to all of them?
Yes.
They all miss.
Cool. Let me see.
Is that against normal or touch?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's it's not against you. It's to your space.
Oh yeah, it's a cannon.
They 20-foot radius spread.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
I guess
I need a reflex roll 3 times, DC 14 each time.
Hey,
Wow.
2 out of 3.
Hey,
Okay, let's see here. Make sure the numbers are correct. They look correct. Okay, so wait, hang on. Full attack question. When it begins, no attack rolls raid. You simply target 20-foot space within 300 feet, and you must have a line. If the blast impacts all creatures, if reaching the target area, it explodes at that point. All creatures caught in the blast radius. Oh, no, that's if it reaches before the area. Each blast has an additional effect determined by the cannon. This is a arc cannon. Okay, so if you have electric things, the DC is 2 more. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you take 11, then I guess 2, and then 14.
So 25 plus 2. 27.
Yes, sir. And Salt, does he have any resistances against electricity? No, he doesn't. He does have evasion, though.
Give me them reflex rolls for him, boy.
He takes no damage.
I see.
Yeah, he has evasion from being a familiar. I think, right? Yeah, no, he has improved evasion, actually. Bitchin'. Okay, Isama's turn. She's going to shift to here. Actually, no, she'll shift to here to get a plain shot at the Juggernaut. And she is just going to open up on the son of a bitch. Let's see, 45 feet. Its touch AC is 6.
oh,
So, okay, attack number 3 obviously misses, but the rest will hit.
I like to imagine she's pulling a Frozone at the end of the first movie. And just icing the thing down.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, she guns into this thing, and you see its body start to be covered with frost as the thing begins saying,
Warning, warning. Temperature cooling. Reaching dangerous levels.
Alright, Salt's turn. He is going to move up to here. And then he is going to cast Prayer. Let's see, everyone within 40 feet. Yeah. So it doesn't get Zydao, but it does get the robot. Everyone has a +1 to hit and damage.
It's mind affecting. I think the robot's immune.
So it is. Yeah, okay. So the robot isn't, but everyone else, Like
It
all the
also
allies
spells
get
this-
+1s to hit and damage.
Uh,
Juggernaut's turn.
Prayer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. The thing, instead of moving, it simply looks straight at Taryn, and it says,
Atomizing.
I'm activating its Atomizer ability. As a full round action, it fires a laser that deals 15 dice 6 damage to you. Don't fuck this up. Can I get a Fortitude save to take the reduced damage instead of the other one?
Yeah. Oh.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
61.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm down to 17 health.
Damn.
Reflux
Damn.
you so, Taryn.
How much health do you not have?
He has 71 normally. Or no, 78.
Get toughness.
No.
No, I don't think I
Did you
will.
take Iron Will?
He did a
of
greater
course I
fortitude
did.
this instance. That would have saved it.
I always take Iron Will.
He
I learned my lesson.
yeah, no, so he can't do that for 3 more rounds. However, as a free action, he then charges his fists using this fun ability. His attacks are now going to start dealing ridiculous amounts of damage.
It's only a die-10 electric. Oh, they explode on crits.
Yeah, it
Oh,
has
it's a-
shocking burst.
They
on
have
its
shocking
fists.
burst. That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
All right, that's him. Taryn, back to you.
Okay. Okay, so I can't let it get to that point.
I just shoot it. Normally.
I am going to... Sure, I'm gonna shoot it. And
Yes, sir.
then, so that's gonna be 12 damage per hit because of pull less. And then here's the Construct Bane.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. So, let's see. The first one, or they both deal 16. No. So to 18, right? My brain. So it's 12 plus an additional. Yeah. So 18. They both deal 18 damage. So they actually deal 8 damage. But then the Bane gets triggered into that. So it's 16 plus that. So 29 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to shift away.
Very nice. Vaughn's turn. What will he do? We'll have Vaughn shoot the shit out of this thing. Oh god, so many attack options. Which one is it? Okay. Just a second. Okay, here we go. The arc rifle, I suppose. His firing it semi-auto. Pew, 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 pew. So yeah, we've got 4 hits, but they barely are able to hurt it though. So 1 damage, then no damage, then 5 damage, so 6 damage total. Actually, no, wait, only 5 damage. The first one didn't deal enough. So 5 total. Alas. Moving right along. Peter!
I'm gonna full attack.
Okay.
Hiya!
His AC is 26. What you got for? Oh my god. Well.
I don't crit on the last one, sadly.
Well. Well. That's a lot of fucking damage, my guy. The first one will hit, crit, and kill
Yay!
the fucking robot.
I'll expend 2 charges.
Yeah, the thing is destroyed and crumbles to the ground. Sarah?
You know it. You love it. See invisibility.
You cast the invisibility on yourself. Let me make him invisible real quick. There he blows.
I point. Ah, and I move toward him.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Osman is going to...
Wait.
Hmm?
Oh wait, Salt goes last. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought he went on me.
Alright, let's see here. What will his next turn be? Let's see. He's going to shift backwards. Use spell combat. Let's see. Thinking. Let's see. He's going to fully fire with his Time-Worn Arc Cannon at Sarah, I guess? Yeah.
Do it.
So it's in that space, so I need 3 reflex rolls.
What's the DC?
14.
I don't need a 1.
Actually, for you it's 16.
Oh yeah, because I'm in armor.
I have a plus 10, y'all.
That's funny.
I have a plus 12. Maybe if you had lightning reflexes, this wouldn't be the issue.
Fucking. Maybe it's the divine protection that's actually helping you out here.
No, I've got lightning reflexes.
So let's see. Sarah, you'll take
I love the image of Peter looking at Sarah and being like, maybe if your reflexes were quick like mine.
13, 23.
Does
Sarah,
it
you'll
take
take 23.
seconds to raise an arm.
I take what 4, 4, and 5, which doesn't exceed my
Yeah, I know.
electric resistance.
You take no damage. You are shocked, but it's not really enough to hurt you. Then he casts an
Was he
actual
odd?
spell.
Wait, why did my health go down?
Let's see. With spell combat, you can cast any spell, right?
Yes.
It's be touch, right? I thought it had to be touch.
No,
Must be-
that's spell strike.
Oh.
Spell combat,
Yeah.
you can cast anything,
Gotcha.
but it has to be
Okay.
from your Magus list, unless you're.
He has an actual
level.
pretty cool build because he's just
Have-
since he's using a blast weapon, it doesn't really matter if he's having to aim at anything because of the -2.
Indeed. Let's see. Thinking. You know what? I'm gonna have him cast. He's gonna cast. That one. He knows that wouldn't. Actually, Levitate. Now he can't move, but he now has Levitate, which is good. Good.
I'm about to non-lethal the shit out of this boy.
I know. Isama is going to shift forward and make him regret not leaving. Let's see, what's his touch AC?
Not high enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. 17 at the moment. So she actually misses with one of them. Actually, no, she's having to fire through allies, so it's currently 21. So she only hits twice, actually. She hits pretty fucking hard, though. Grand total of 38. So he takes that damage. Moving right along to Salt. Salt is going to fly up to here. And let's see. He's going to cast a heal spell. Not heal, but a healing spell.
Thank you, Salt.
You heal, I'm going to say a grand total of 21.
Yeah, because of the other two that we forgot.
Yes, sir. Alright. That is Salt's turn. Back to the top of initiative, we have Taryn.
Alright. So I don't know where that goon is exactly. I have a rough guesstimate, which means I have just enough of an idea
Say the words.
to cast Fireball.
Say the line, Taryn. We all turn around and look at you.
I cast Fireball.
He fails to save.
Glitter dust would have been cool. Or
Yeah, that fucking hurt. Yeah, that's a good fireball spell.
Maddie, I'm an evocation specialist with some weird, wacky other spells. Glitter dust.
Fairy fire's pretty cool sounding.
All I have is ball fire. That's all. That's the only kind of
Ball
fire I got.
fire.
DB experienced that spell a while back.
Oof.
Uh,
Oh, poor man. Kidney stones ain't no joke, kids. Except
see here.
unless you pass one, then it's pretty funny.
Time sight.
Yeah.
Let's see, what does it take for you
Hey,
to activate that?
It would be a standard action. Here, though,
I see.
I got access to my character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sarah's pointed him out.
Sarah has
he's over
shouted
there.
as to the general idea where he is.
Okay.
It's over here somewhere.
I will. Cast fun little spell.
Yeah?
But I gotta roll a will save.
Oh, jeez.
Lick that will. Hey, you got a 20.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, that's what I needed. I cast Hungry Pit.
Oh,
Ha, nice.
Right there.
Alright. You done it.
He have levitate?
Yeah, you cast that and he just...
Levitating.
He stays where he's standing.
Missed that. Sad.
I mean, the pit opens up under him, but he's right there.
I was a little preoccupied with getting a baseball field ready.
No, you're good. Do you want to not do that?
Yeah, if that's okay.
You're fine.
I
Yeah.
mean, I was about to say he did cast levitate while he was invisible. So
That is also
I mean,
true.
Then that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, I don't care. I'm fine with just burning a spell and going. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Sarah's like, it didn't work. I'm like, oops.
what do you mean it didn't work? It always works.
I was just saying, yeah, can you put the pit back? Because I don't want to go in it.
Yeah, you cast that pit, and there it be. By the way, the like pit spells in Wrath of the Righteous video game, they look fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had always had kind of like a weird idea of like how they were supposed to work, and then like when I saw it in the game, I was like, okay, I get it. It's fucking dope.
Except the Wrath of the Righteous doesn't allow you to throw shit in there or attack them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing, but yeah, I get it. Game limitations.
Yeah, Peter, your turn.
What's the... So, it's when you become within 5 feet of the hole, you have to
Yeah.
make a reflex, right?
If you end your turn adjacent to it, you have to make a reflex save. But you get like a +2 on it, I think.
What's the reflex DC?
Let me check. It's 20.
So
Yeah, 20. 20 is a
Once-
5th level spell. So, but you
Gotcha.
have. If you're just standing next to it, you make that at a +2.
So there is still a chance I could fail. Yeah, I'd rather not go tumbling into a pit. I mean, I could survive the pit for like an hour, but
I can also dismiss it if needed.
I don't want him to get gibbed in there either. But I don't want him to fly away. I'm going to, at the beginning of my turn, use the speed bonus from the spell that Vaughn cast first turn. And move to there. And I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
So I will move to there. I will make my reflex roll at a +2.
Make your reflex at
you
the
make
end
it
of
at the
your
end of your turn.
Okay, so then I will make the grapple. I'll try and grapple him.
Yeah, sure. He has a CMD
Oh.
of, let's see. I mean, yeah, his CMD is 30, so yeah, no.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. I rolled bad.
That's
I just
unfortunate.
I needed a 10.
Yeah, you grab at him, but he's invisible, so it's very, very hard to grab onto something that you can't see.
And then
And-
okay.
Oh, lucky you. Yeah. You're like, like you grab hold of him, and the ground is very slanted towards the pit. So you're like, oh shit! And the pit isn't just a hole. It's like the pit like moves, and like it looks as if it's a giant like maw, and it's like chomping at you, trying to like fucking devour you if you were to fall in. You look down like the length of the wall of the thing. It is an extra dimensional portal that he just opened up that does have a bottom that you can see the bottom of from where you're at.
And there's nothing
The
but
walls,
teeth.
the
Yeah.
walls actually have like not only like teeth and stuff, but eyes, and you think you can see like stars and tentacles writhing within them.
That's pretty neat.
Sarah, your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm also going to try and grapple this man around the neck with the mono whip.
Okay.
Bug out.
Go for it. That will
Aw.
fail. You whip out at him, but this man, he is, like I said, he's the greatest fighter amongst the Technic League. He's a no slouch. He's very hard to get a hold of. Alright, his turn. So Levitate just allows you to go up and down. You can't, like, go side to side with it. So he's going to have to cast a spell right now. He's going to concentrate to... Well, Peter can't see him, but Sarah can, and he doesn't want to get smacked by her. So, he's going to cast defensively.
God, I wish I had disruptive.
Yeah. Let's see, a DC, DC 23. Woo! I make it.
Damn.
He casts a 4th level spell, Dimension Door.
Of course he does.
He travels... Let's see, he travels 100 feet straight up. And now he's going to, using spell combat, start raining down fire on you guys. Here we go. Let's see.
Wait.
Start. Yes? What?
Yeah, he can fire. That's fine.
Yeah. Sarah, can I get 3 reflex rolls?
Yeah.
Also, you, Peter.
Hey,
There you go.
only one this time.
Yeah. Let's see here. That's so. It's that much for Sarah,
I take 1 electrical.
and 1 for.
Yeah, because
Peter.
that 17 becomes an 8, and I only have.
Well, I have to
7.
roll for you, Peter.
Oh,
Look. Don't mind the crit.
Oh yeah, so none then.
Yeah. You're good. Hashtag energy resistance. Don't worry, he's got some other shit waiting for you, Peter. Isuma, not to be bothered by this, simply just shifts forward, and she's actually firing outside of a range increment, but she's going to gun him down.
She doesn't know where he's at. He's invisible.
Well, she can see where the blasts are coming from.
Oh.
She makes a wild shot, though.
If she's way out of her zone,
Yeah,
every increment's a -2.
A -2, yeah. Yeah, so this is pretty damn hard.
What's her range on that weapon?
The range of a zero rifle?
Yes. Is it 30? 50?
I would say it's 100.
Zero rifles are like 150.
150.
Oh.
So yeah, it's actually within the range increment, I think.
So yeah. Dang. So it's all up to...
Actually, no, it's not. It's just outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah. So all of them at a -2 delay.
And also another minus due to him being invisible. So I'm going to say it's like a -4, and she needs a 17, so if she got a 21, she hits 2 times potentially. '50s or less miss. The crit misses, but the other one doesn't. Okay. Oh, and she also gets 1 extra attack because of the haste effect.
One small.
Let's see if it hits.
Would it?
On the 50 or less it misses. It will hit. Alright, cool. Hot damn. Salt simply says, Sarah, do I follow him or you?
Bring me his head.
By your will. And he's going to fly up to him as fast as he can.
He could charge.
What's his movement?
Let's see.
What's his fly?
His a fly speed of 50. So,
He could charge.
nah, I mean, he's not quite that close. He's 100 feet up from where he was, so there's some
I thought-
extra distance diagonally.
I thought
All right,
the wasp.
Pythagoras, don't fail me now.
I will just say he goes up 100 feet. Like, he's at the same level, he just has to go across now.
Wait, use the speed boost.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, yes, he
30 extra
flies up.
feet.
He flies up and then over. He cannot. Well, actually, yeah, I'll say he can charge. Let's see here. He gets up there. That's Isuma's character sheet.
Here, Fly of the Bumblebee starts to play.
Okay. Holy shit!
Oh!
He crit.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It needs a. Let's see. I need the poison. Just a moment.
What's the DC for the poison, Scott?
DC 19.
Ooh.
Okay, he
I
makes
miss
it. Alright. That was that. Moving right along. Taryn,
Ah!
what are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, this motherfucker is 185 feet away from me if we go across then whatever, and I'm not a math person. What is it? A squared plus B squared equals C.
Shut up. Just you're out of range.
So this. Oh wow. My
Unless you have a
calculator.
long range spell.
Oh yeah, I've got.
He's 128 feet away.
Thank you, math. What allows me to hit 120 feet away?
Something with a medium range, maybe?
The answer may surprise you.
Oh, please tell me.
Fireball? It's 400 feet.
Hell yes. Hell yes. You see where Salt's attacking this thing in the air as it's calling out and like blasting lasers down. You see Isama just and you're
I
like
yell back at Taryn, just fire, he's immune to it.
Taryn, who's already cast the spell, goes, "Oh, that's good."
That's exactly
A tiny little red bead goes zoom, zips up to there, and upon reaching its destination, let's do this.
It stops right in his face, and then like an Acme sign pops up. He's like, "Whoo," and then it explodes.
Amazing.
Oh, he makes the reflex save.
So he only takes how much? 18? He doesn't have that much health. The explosion. You see a reappearing body like explode from that and lands messily to the ground over here.
How much fall damage does he take?
He's dead. He dies on impact. I mean, he like dies on impact.
I only care about the spatter.
I mean,
Okay,
every
I
20
know.
feet it dies 6, so he would take 5 die 6.
It's every 10 feet.
Oh, it's 10? Oh, yes. Max of 20, that's right. So 10d6. Average of what, 35?
Right on the dot.
Oh, hey!
Oh, look at Maddie doing math.
It's just 3.5 times 10.
Maddie, I can't.
He goes down to negative 33.
I dust
Combat
my
comes
hands
to
and
an end.
say, all in a day's work.
Well done. Well done.
I want my points.
Fuck that robot.
Points! Points!
Just a moment, just a moment. Am I having to figure stuff out?
I'm a big fan of this thing called Experience.
Me too, because I really need a level 11 salt.
Nah,
We get some of that, right?
No.
Oh, sad.
Yes, you will get some experience. Not from Osman, though. You get from
already
the
did.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. After the combat's over, Vaughn's just like, levitate? Really?
I mean, it was a good trick.
Yeah.
You can't
You'll
out
gain
levitate a
12,800.
Ooh.
It's about 90,000, too little.
What are we sitting at?
Well,
801, 250.
What was that, Scott?
801, 250.
Beautiful.
Yabo. Now, I take his key card, because I know it's better.
What does the form ahead of the tech?
You pick it up, and his body begins to twitch.
Please stop resisting.
He is nothing but like a mess. His body has been destroyed, but his eyes still sparkle like a machine trying desperately to turn on. The thing, the cadaver laid before you simply says, "Very well. I will see. I will see you in Starfall." Then the light fades from his eyes.
That was Unity. Or Divinity. Which one was it? Can't remember the
Unity.
name. Unity, yes.
Divinity was the ship.
They're one and the same at this point.
Oh, yes, but also that was ominous.
Combat gear.
I cannot. Give me the card. I must add it to my collection.
Calm down there, Seto Kaiba.
Hush.
Hush! I asked you not.
I'm too rich to die.
Remember when fucking Adam had that as his fucking thing?
And then Jeremy heard it and got pissed. Oh, that was funny.
Life was good.
It was a simpler time.
Can I get some spellcraft checks? Quite a few of them.
Not
Yes.
I, said the cat.
How many?
Let's see. So I need 1, 2. Just let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so there's 2 successes. That's another success. Okay. Take it easy, everyone. All right.
No.
I'll just simply post what he's got then.
All of the spellcasters just start grabbing stuff. Like, oh, what is this?
Ask and you shall receive way too many rolls.
He has a +5 heavy weapon harness, a null blade, a time-worn arc cannon, an amulet of natural armor +3,
Tips.
a belt of physical might for strength and dex +6,
Ooh.
a ring of protection
Oh.
+3, a key, a Mark II thoracic nanite chamber, an orange access card,
Orange.
a spellbook, and a time-worn white nanite hypogun.
I mean, I'm taking the card, but
Peter's
Orange?
like, this isn't the blue eyes I wanted.
I've already got 2 of the blues. Actually, I have 3 blues. I have 3 blue access card dragons.
Is anyone gonna argue if Vaughn takes the heavy weapon harness?
Nope.
I mean, do any of us use heavy weapons?
Nope.
Exactly.
It's all yours.
Time-worn arc cannon. That's pretty cool.
Um,
Natural armor
has
Isama. Isama picks up the null blade, and she
Ah.
kind of says, "Could I take this?"
Of course, it will replace the sword we took from you. The one that was way too heavy.
Thank you.
No blades are cool. They're basically mono whips but swords.
It's a lightsaber.
Yeah. It's literally just the it does touch AC, right?
What? You guys said?
So if Peter gets the belt, you get the amulet, you get the other thing, you get the stabby lightsaber. I'm gonna take the ring.
What's my amulet of natural armor?
I'm gonna take the ring.
Okay.
She says, "I suppose that's fair."
Everybody gets one.
What belt do I have?
Isama, as where everyone's kind of just like picking apart the loot here, she says, looks to, she actually looks to Sarah for once and interacts with her. I made some rolls. She says, Sarah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way, for I don't mean offense. How do you, as a species, how do you manage with only 2 arms?
Manage in what way?
It just seems so horribly inconvenient. Like, this is like a very casual conversation because everyone's kind of like relaxed and they're just kind of going through loot and stuff. I'm assuming you're like thumbing through the spell book you found.
Yes. I'm also holding a child right now.
Ah.
But
No, it's salt.
but
Buzz.
I look at her and I say, it can be a problem, but we as a species can't grow some extra without more alchemical knowledge, mutating our own bodies, or adding robot parts.
Well, I suppose I've not seen any. Is that not a common thing here? I've not
Adding
seen any
robot
other humans with only more than 2 arms.
No, there's not many humans with more than 2 arms.
I don't understand how you get through the day. That's just kind of like where that little thing kind of ends.
You just get good with what
Oh.
you got.
He has just a normal key. What's that go to? I haven't seen one of these in years.
Did we search his room back at the technically compound?
I mean, yeah, but no. I mean, you did, but there just wasn't really anything to notice.
That's what I was saying. There wasn't anything that, like, oh,
I mean,
he
you
goes
found
here.
his journals. That was like a really big discovery.
Spellbook. Who wants it?
I mean, we should probably just sell it since most of us are more of the spontaneous casts. Oh wait, no,
These spells
Sarah?
in it.
It contains all his prepared spells.
No.
Um,
I'm just gonna add it
Are
to
there
my
any special spells in it that I would be interested in?
Jolt.
just a moment. Oh, Jolt is in it, sure.
I'm going to add Jolt.
It takes time and money.
Let's see. Do you have telekinesis or teleport? They are 5th level spells. Can you cast those?
I cannot. I can only cast up to 3rd.
Good. Okay. Fuck. I think you've got everything he's got. Discharge, haste,
I just put
irradiate,
all the
lightning
loot
bolt,
that we
stinking
have
cloud,
claimed inside my bag of holding.
burning gaze,
Vaughn-
defensive shock.
Vaughn-
Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Vaughn points at the arc cannon and the nanite hypoguns. Like, does anybody else want either of those?
There's Vaughn.
Now, is this Marty? Is this like an actual arc cannon, or
It's time
because I
warning.
remember it was like yeah, but I mean like it was doing like less damage.
No, it's
Is it,
the
like,
regular
special,
damage.
or-
A beam cannon does 3d6 if it's medium.
No, medium is 3 dice.
That's what I said.
I pick up.
I thought you said
ripped the
2.
nanite chamber out of his chest,
Ew.
and I said, "Well, he's
Nasty.
still connected to it." But I'm like, "What should we do with this?"
Implant it or sell it.
Wash it off?
I look over the markings on it. My hand is just dripping with blood and parts of his once beating heart, and I'm like, "Seems to be a Mark II. It's worth about 32,000."
Well, it's a very handy thing to have.
It is a +4 con.
Mine's still helping me tick.
What is yours? A +4?
Yes. What do you have a belt currently, Scott?
I have a belt of Mighty Con too.
Okay.
Why?
Because if you get that implant, you don't have a body mod right now, do you?
I do. I have the Dex arms.
That counts as body?
Mm-hmm.
Sad day.
There you go, Chaz.
Thank you.
Are you adding them to your character sheet?
Yeah, they're wire jack tendons.
Kaz,
What?
are you adding the cannon and hypogun to your character sheet?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll delete them out of my bag. And gone. Okay, well, I mean, if no one wants the belt, I'll take it. The strength's good. Unfortunately, the dex is lost upon me.
We could give it to Isma. She can use strength with the null blade if someone gets close. Or is it like the mono whip doesn't have?
I think Nullblade adds strength. I could be wrong though.
Let's find out. Of course, it would
Let's
help her to hit anyway. I don't know if
This
she
is
has
this. Yeah, the
weapons
dex would
that
definitely
adds-
help. Does she have?
Yeah,
a belt on?
it does. Let's see here.
It is a +1 construct bane bastard sword. It penetrates hardness as if it were made of adamantine.
Ooh.
Also, when active, a shimmering field of green energy wraps around the blade, disrupting magic and technology alike, and the weapon's enchantment bonus increases to +2. First time in a round that a null blade strikes a creature or object, it consumes an additional charge and targets the creature or object struck with a dispel magical and discharge.
Oh, wow. That's really good. Does Isama currently have a belt? I thought she did.
I think she has a dex belt.
Let me see.
She should have a dex belt.
Let's see.
Because Vaughn has a +4 dex belt, and I'm pretty sure he gave the +2.
Yeah,
dex
she has a
to
belt of
every-
incredible dexterity +2.
Gotcha.
You want to just give that to her?
Yeah, I guess it'd be better off in her hands. She'd get more use out of both of them. I'd like the +6, but to strength,
She gives the
but-
belt of incredible dexterity +2 to Yvonne.
In the bag it goes, to be sold in 6 years.
Cool. Kyle took the ring.
Yep.
What, Sarah? What's your amulet of natural armor?
It is a +3 now. My current one was a +2.
So you just took the +3.
There isn't
Okay.
much else on him that I can use.
Cool. I got a key and a card.
Taryn, what was your other ring?
A one of +2.
Could I have it? Because mine's currently a +1.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Why don't you wait? Those are the first things you upgrade whenever you get armor. What's wrong with
Money.
you?
Money.
Show
Guys.
me money.
Quit being frugal.
Not
Guys,
to
my
mention,
AC
we just fucked around in Axis far too long.
Guys, my AC is 26 now.
Nice.
Nice. Mine is 31.
Nice.
Mine's 23.
It went up by 5 with the heavy weapon harness.
Oh, that's what that does.
No, it's a +5 heavy weapon harness. It doesn't stack with my other armor, but it's way better than the armor I had on.
That's hilarious. Cool. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still wearing the other armor because
Let
it allows
me-
me to, but
Add
it's much better.
Osman's key, whatever that goes to.
It goes to your heart.
If you attack with a weapon that you do not have proficiency with, you have a -4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, does she not? She, doesn't
She
have
will hit
proficiency
level
with
11 next level, yes?
She levels with Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn's
What level
charisma
will
is
she
so
hit
high.
next?
She's 2 behind you guys.
Then her
She'll
next
stay
level
two.
should
No,
be...
next level's even.
Ah.
She is a fighter.
Ah, there we go.
Ah,
That
oh,
solves
yeah,
all of
she
them.
can just get it then.
Who knows if we're dilly-dallying?
So
we might do
it's a bastard sword, so she can hold it two-handed, but she needs the other hand for a shield.
Well, she's got 4 hands.
If she needs to hit someone in melee,
Her gun
she
is
could
two-handed.
take a hand
Yeah.
off of her gun, pass the shield to that hand, grab it with 2 hands, hit somebody.
So she can work around it.
You right?
Yeah.
Having 4 hands is
It is having 3 is really cool.
Make her dip a level into Synthesis Summoner and get 2 extra hands.
No.
I like everyone.
6 armed.
Yeah.
Everyone let out a resounding no.
Scott, I need you to stop scotting all over the place. Just stop it now.
Anyway, let's move on
You could-
towards
you could-
Silvermount.
You can dip 2
Yes, sir.
levels into Juggler Bard and have an effective 3rd hand.
Oh no.
Or 5th hand, I mean.
It's begun. The
Uh,
brainstorming.
that +6 to her strength helped her out a shitload.
Oh, I bet.
This entire time she's been at a medium load, but now she has the strength. She has a strength of 8 typically, so
Oh,
now she's
crap.
actually able to carry a lot of the shit that she's got effectively.
Strength of 14.
Yep.
Nice.
And she actually has a chance to hit and hurt things now.
And her dex just went up a shit ton too. Went up by 4.
Yep. Now she has a mod of 7,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
and she adds her dex 2 damage with guns. So
Hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that was really good. Okay, yeah, it was no brainer. Give it to her.
Isama is a very powerful cohort.
Anyway,
Alrighty.
Silvermount.
Okie doke.
Anyway,
Now, for this little bit.
Oh, before we go into Silver Mountain, because I forgot to do this earlier. It's part of why my
Before you do that, I need to do a little bit of a thing. We now get to properly begin to part 1 of Chapter 6, Scaling Silver. Silver.
Hey, we here.
We did it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You all have properly begun the final trek of your adventure. Silvermount is no just clever name for this massive mountain of metal. While the bottom of it has seemed to have been attempted to be covered with soil, almost all of this mountain is a shining silver and chrome color. Giant pylons and towers of strange pointed iron, glossite, and steel poke out from around the wreckage of what you all know now to be the crashed world ship known as Divinity. This will be quite the trek, and it is at this point that you all hear a strange bleeping sound from within your container, as Cassandra Lee is attempting to gain your attention.
What's up, girlie?
Yes.
She finally says,
So, we finally arrived here.
Yes.
Got a little sidetracked.
It does not matter. It only matters now that we are finally here. I must say, I am rather anxious, though I do not understand how I can be in my current state. To finally arrive here and join once again in combat with what I can only refer to as a parent of mine.
Yeah, parents tend to bring out the anxiousness in us. It's a very human thing. By human, I mean, like, you know what I mean.
Indeed. So, the wreckage can only be accessed through the very top of the mountain. That is going to bring you approximately to the main hangar. See here.
and with that, her face disappears from the little counter thing, and she shows you a holographic image of the divinity hidden within Silvermount.
That big ship.
Ooh.
See here. She
Dope.
continues on to say,
It is at the top of the wreckage where we can access into the cargo hold, or potentially the second engineering location. However, I would recommend entering through the cargo hold, as it is a simpler method of access. Once we enter the divinity, the plane of gravity will change, so be ready for that.
What do you mean change?
How significant of a change are we talking?
The divinity is a world all its own, and any world would indeed itself have its own form of gravity, yes? Not everything
See
within
what
the
you
ship
mean.
hangs at an angle. Most of the ship still contains its artificial gravity. So, though we are currently standing on a horizontal plane, the divinity sits at an angle, and once we enter it properly, the form of gravity will change along with that, to be proper with the divinity itself. Otherwise,
Oh.
we would be slipping and sliding across the metallic floor of the world ship.
That makes sense.
I point to her face and make sure not to touch her. And like, yes, you see how the angle here. If you zoom in on it, it shows you look next to the word Divinity Core. Then you can see the angle at which things run.
Indeed. So, do we have a plan? I don't suppose you intend on simply waltzing up to the Iron God and claiming it to be a heretic of the highest order against the Dawnflower, and wishing to simply slay it as it were?
I've been thinking on it for quite some time, and I don't think we have what we need right now.
No, we do not. If we were to waltz into and attack the divine robot known as Unity, that would be nothing short of suicide.
Oh.
Trust in my statement of saying that we stand no chance against Unity as we are now.
All right, Cassandra. Then what is what we need to defeat her and defeat it inside of the ship, or is it some sort of? Do we gotta go fetch something?
We already had it at one point, and we left it where it was.
Rest
Sounds
assured
like
that there
that.
is practically nothing within this plane of existence that could take on Unity as it is at the moment.
What if Unity
So-
were weaker?
What do you mean by this, Vaughn?
I wink at him. Yep, you know what I'm talking about.
We left it. Was it? He looks at Sarah. He's like, was that a facet as well?
I think so.
A facet? You mean a disruption facet? Something that could be used to weaken an artificial intelligence, such as myself, or Unity.
Yes.
We had one, some sort of inhibitor. It's what allowed us to take down Helion.
Ah, Helion. My deranged brother. I see. This could potentially assist us, though it would definitely not guarantee a victory, nor would it even hint at one. If we are to take on Unity as we are now, that would definitely be helpful, though we would have to take on several tasks to shake the artificial intelligence known as Unity's confidence, I suppose? We must harm Unity in a way that no AI can be harmed. Unity has achieved complete self-awareness. Unity has a true intelligence, a self-confidence, if you will. That self-confidence is its greatest asset, but it is also its greatest weakness. If we can perform lesser tasks that would shatter this self-confidence, it is then that we could walk our way through across its aggregates and invade the God Mind itself, a virtual world in which houses the AI's essence, and destroy the AI from within. This is the only way to destroy Unity.
I've been trying to hurt his feelings.
Rest assured that has been fruitless.
Wait,
Mm.
so how are we supposed to shatter the self-confidence of an artificial intelligence? We can't. It's not like we
You
can
insult its
dance it in front of
intelligence.
class.
Can we
Using
make fun of it
mortal
for not having
insults
arms?
and petty emotional jabs will yield you nothing. AIs work by results and numbers. You must prove that it is incapable of defeating you in lesser ways in methods that yield actual results, not emotional results. I have a list of a few that we could perform. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
Sure.
They
Give us the
are
list.
they are anywhere but simple. But here they are. First of all, there is a creature known as the Overlord, the greatest robot within all of the divinity. This is Unity's preferred robotic aggregate, as it is particularly powerful and the only significant point of pride for the Iron God. It is also the strongest robot within all of Golarion, if I am to be correct. The Overlord robot is the only machine that can properly house AI's divine essence. If we could destroy that, that would definitely land a telling blow to Unity. Second of all, if we were to erode Unity's faith, as from last I recall, though it has been several centuries, I was surprised to discover upon entering Silvermount that, within the vicinity, that I can still sense the devotional energies from the Iron God. The strange religion that has sprung up of the god within the divinity itself must still be going on. If we can erode divinity or Unity's faith, that would also land a telling blow. Second of all, we must disrupt the Bastion.
Bastion?
The what now?
When she
That's
says
not-
Bastion, that's when Isuma says, Bastion? Bastion's still active? To which causes Cassandra Lee to say,
That is correct.
But why would we wish to destroy Bastion? He was magnificent. He was so tender. He was so loving.
That is not the case anymore, rest assured. Bastion is Unity's direct control over the many robots and the powerful methods of the divinity. Bastion is the robotic commander of the many metallic armies within divinity. The robotic commander of security, I suppose you could say. Defeating Bastion would assist in our efforts. Next, something that you all might have more familiarity with. We must slay the Dragon of Silvermount.
Ah, there's one here.
That wouldn't happen to be the Spine Dragon, and Vaughn, like, points over there last I saw it. Would it?
You don't see the spine dragon anymore.
No, I'm saying, like, he points in the
yeah.
direction where we last
Yeah,
saw it.
yeah.
He's like, that wouldn't happen to be the dragon. himself,
Cassandra Lee
right?
goes,
No, you are incorrect. I instead refer to one of Unity's most powerful minions, Bicrux, the Vortex Dragon.
So, like, I'm sorry, Cassandra, you've been spewing out a lot of jargon and things that I, a humble archaeologist, am not familiar with. But did you say vortex and dragon?
That is correct. You all are familiar with the chromatic, or perhaps even the metallic dragons of Golarion. Bicrux is a dragon from beyond this planet, a creature from space itself, something that understands the complexities and powers of a creature such as Unity and wished to unify with it. Bicrux is a dragon from beyond space and time, and I am doubtless it still dwells within the astrogation deck.
Wait. So, the people that drove this ship, they brought the dragon with them? Or did it
That is
come
incorrect.
post? Okay, it came post. Woo. I was about to start questioning the alien intelligences that built this thing, because why the fuck would you bring a vortex dragon aboard your ship with you?
Why wouldn't you?
That's probably pretty helpful.
Isuma says, well, the people of Andrafa were rather eager to learn all sorts of life. I wouldn't have been surprised, honestly, to see a dragon in one of the habitation pods. Cassandra Lee then continues,
Indeed, Bicrux joined Unity after, as far as I'm aware, it landed within Golarion.
At least slightly, honestly, slightly more unsettling, because that means these things just kind of show up here on Golarion. Like we need more dragon problems, right? Just...
Indeed. And finally, if we can secure access to the computer core. The ship's computer core is where Unity's realm properly is located, and access to it is controlled by the command deck. When we are ready to confront Unity, if we make it that far, we must make our way there and enter the computer core itself. If we perform all of these tasks, I believe we might have a chance at taking down the Iron God.
All right. Well, that is quite the laundry list, Cassandra Lee. Whew.
I
So,
think it can be done. First, we need that inhibitor facet.
Is there not Vaughn's like? Is there not some way of just like, I don't know, calling a Chakek? Like, isn't this his job?
You wish to call on Achachek himself to do this?
Isn't this literally his job though? Like, stopping
man.
things from becoming gods?
But it's
I
already a
mean,
god.
yeah.
Is it? If
More
we
or
have a
less.
chance of killing it, it's not a god.
Okay. It's not a capital G-O-D, but it is a G-O-D.
Yeah, like there's
I mean,
There's
so
a
is
bunch of-
Helion.
Yeah, look. Honestly, if the big G's were gonna get involved, they would have gotten involved by now. They're just like, eh.
You have a point.
So we go through the cargo bay, and then we'll orient ourselves, and then Cassandra can guide us to the closest of the laundry list of things that we have to murder.
Yes.
Isama also pipes up and says, "Oh, I've also been within the divinity, though I was there before it crashed."
Hey, we'll take. I put my hand on Isama's shoulders. I'm like, we will take all the help we can get, and your knowledge is going to be pivotal.
Yes, but I do wonder, are you ready to see the hellscape it has become?
I saw that place as it was becoming the hellscape it has become.
Oh, well, you should be fine then.
Should we get the inhibitor facet first?
Yes. Because I feel like once we go in, we might not be coming back out.
Well, okay. Question about the inhibitor facet. How does one apply that?
Think of it like a USB stick.
Find
It's almost
Uh,
quite literally that.
The
Find a-
USB stick.
Out of
Find
character,
a
you
hole.
dingus.
Vaughn's like,
I-
find
I
a
make
little
a circle.
hole and
I make a
jab it
circle with
into
one hand, and I
the
point my
robot.
finger through it with the other.
Oh, okay. So the question is, do we like how close to, I guess, Infinity's brain box do we have to be for that thing to work?
Oh, it has to go in the brain box.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I feel like at that point it would be almost redundant, because if we go through and kill all of its things, and then it's it starts getting self-conscious and maybe needs some affirmation in forms of hugs, we're already gonna be blasting it by the time we get there.
Taryn, think of it this way.
would like
Here's my argument.
every ed.
Yeah, think of it this way. Me and you are pretty closely matched in a game of chess, right? But if I cast Feeble Mind on you, the game becomes very, very easy for me.
I mean, yes, but also you'd have.
Taryn, another explanation. If you were to siege a castle, would you prefer to have 2 trebuchets or 3?
Well, trebuchet is the ultimate siege weapon, but
Yes, indeed.
the point is, at that point, the wall is already practically destroyed, and all you gotta do is give it a gentle fireball.
Yes,
and
but
it's gone.
one helps us achieve the goal quicker and with a percentage
Less risk.
less casualties.
Say quicker, percentage less casualties, fair.
Are we going to get it or not? I vote yes.
Yes. Someone,
Wait, where is it?
it's not too far, just in Starfall.
Scrapwall.
How
Just
far
one-
away is
One
that?
teleporting back would be fine.
None of us have teleport.
We've got
Yes.
that book there that has
We've got-
teleport in it. I pull it out of my
Very
bag and I
good.
throw it at Sarah.
She can't.
Can I get a knowledge
We could go find
knowledge
moth.
geography to know how far Starfall is from Scrapwall? DC 15. It's about 150 miles.
Yeah, that's literally one teleport, I think.
We can go get the moth.
No.
I'm honestly okay with hoofing it. I
No.
need to catch
That
up
would
on some
take-
reading.
That would take approximately, let's say, 30 miles, 5 days.
Well, we have Billy and Mandy.
Well, 5 days there, 5 days back.
Yeah, that's over a week of what's her dick getting even more prepared for us than she probably already is.
Let's see here. You all would be moving at 20 feet roughly, so let's see. 16 miles a day. So we're looking at about a 10-day travel.
And
Or-
if we use Billy and Mandy?
We could get
That's with that.
Long Dreamer to help us.
Long Dreamer would be a very good idea.
Ah,
Long Dreamer there, long dreamer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will stay here then.
Okay.
Do you have access to message or send or tell or any of those spells?
I'll just hang out with the Winter Witch and
She's not here anymore, Taryn.
I will hang out somewhere. Trust me, I don't. The moth. Ooh, no.
You all then hear a familiar voice ring through your heads.
Did somebody call my name?
Yeah.
Taryn
yes.
screams.
Oh, she also might know about these types of dragons, since they are both spacefaring creatures.
Dragons?
And then, with a bit of a Long Dreamer flies in from the sky right outside Silvermount and says,
I must say, I hate it here.
I need to hear more that you're here.
Oh, you have no idea how nightmarish this is for me. There are so many horrible dreamers in the area. I've never been within Silvermount before, but I never wish to go in there. I would even advise you not going in there if I knew that it would probably not result in destruction in the world, or maybe even a tyrannical rulership of some strange form of divine robot.
That's horribly specific. Take them and leave.
Oh, but we know that's not how this works, Taryn.
Why?
She grabs onto the cart and just zoom.
she then she looks over at Sarah and says,
I had a certain request from a very strange fellow to do this.
and then like with a whoosh, like a strange bit of mucus like shoots out of her little butterfly proboscis and snaps onto Taryn and pulls him in.
Let's go, everyone!
He's screaming.
The
I like
Bill.
to imagine it whips your ass.
He screams like Billy from Billy and Mandy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Long Dreamer picks you all up and then kind of flies over to. There's this moment between like two guards who are kind of just like watching over the over the stalls for like the horses and such near the entrance of Starfall, and they're all kind of just thinking, "Hey, you ever wonder why we're here?" And after a goofy bit of back and forth between those two, there's just like, and the Grim Wagon and Billy and Mandy, the horses, are just missing, and they just like look at that. They look at each other. They look back at it. Did you say anything? No. Did you say no? No. No. And off we go.
Yeah.
Karen is screaming the whole
I posted that video in RPG stuff.
way.
Okay, let's see if I can get some proper music that Long Dreamer is playing for this. Oh, hold on.
God, it's
There we
the
go.
music is probably the fucking that man dressed as a leprechaun
Oh,
playing the fucking
yeah.
pipes.
Yes.
The
Okay.
sky Got theme song.
Yeah, I like this one more. All right. So Long Dreamer, you know, honestly, the fucking like Rainbow Road music would be perfect if we wouldn't get, you know, in trouble
Amazing.
for playing that. As Long Dreamer flies you all in a straight line and lanes you all right outside the domain of Helion in Scrapwall.
There's a lot of places on this map we didn't go to.
Indeed.
They're not pertinent for this adventure. Especially that. I wish not to deal with the Froghemoth. The Elder Toad comes later.
The Elder Toad.
These things. I want to fight these things.
I don't know.
We've
I
been
don't know if
fighting
I
these
wanna fight
things.
that. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to fight this thing.
We did fight that thing.
We fought one of them. I would prefer not to fight another.
I'd rather not fight that Baylor.
Let's scrap wall again. Oh, look, we're in the bowels once more.
You all make your ways down to the bottom of Helion's domain. There are several little instances where strange, conniving little rat folk and little mix-match rust monsters and the like, and a couple orcs have to be kind of batted to the side, but they make sure to just bail the moment they can upon seeing you all. And within the remnants of Helion's domain resides, of course, the monster known as Helion itself.
I showed Taryn, like, this is this bad boy right here. Give it a pat. This was the first one we took down.
I think we've come too far.
Yes.
Can we
Let's
get
go.
the thing and then leave?
Of course. It's back. I think it's up a layer and inside the television room.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's inside like the computer room.
I ask, actually, before we even come in, while we're in the moth, I wish to have asked Cassandra Lee, would you like to see Helion when the time comes?
Cassandra Lee says,
I have no love for that fool.
So be it.
whilst you were within Long Dreamer's mouth, she was healing you, Taryn.
Oh, yeah.
She was
still
giving you butterfly kisses the entire time.
I scream even through the healing.
Why don't you love me, Taryn? What can I do? What can I be to make you happy? I want you to be dead.
Taryn has a very, very deep fear of moths.
Taryn, it's just
He's
Come
scared
on.
they'll take his lamp.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Taryn,
You
it's
were-
just a bug.
You didn't get
Yes.
trapped down in a dark tomb for a week because your associate
There
decided to
are
abandon you.
there are
And-
a bunch of like robes from the dark creepers that were defeated previously in the adventure. Still remaining here.
And
This
Taryn
room-
goes, oh no.
There is a horrific stench coming from in here.
Please don't tell me it's another
Alright.
stink dragon.
That's for all the Bond's like, hey, that's where I got my glove.
You all are
Like,
enjoying
points to
Memory
dead.
Lane.
Points to the dead, rotting cleric.
Oh, you just does no one clean up in this place?
No, we
No.
looted their bodies.
Oh,
Oh.
Taryn, I know you like putting like
Oh,
This
this
is
is the
archaeology
charging
related.
room, isn't it?
And this is the control room. There in this large room is it's warm and stuffy and buzzes with energy, and countless blinking lights, wriggling shapes, and unusual strings of writing scrolls and wriggle across glass panels mounted to the walls amid a dizzying array of buttons, switches, dials, levers, wheels, and other controls, the function of which can only be guessed at. Let's see here. Oh, am I actually reading the wrong thing? I think I am. Oh, I am reading the wrong thing. Wrong. My bad.
didn't hear anything.
My bad.
Vaughn is going to address Taryn and be like, Taryn, this is archaeology related, I think. If you ever want to put something up about like Helium, his holy symbol was a spiked gauntlet. And he's like, you see the dead rotting cleric over there? That's where I got this from.
Okay, now I'm reading the right one. The walls of this chamber are obscured by banks of mechanical devices, flashing lights and panels displaying messages in an alien script. Images and mysterious markings that shift and change with astonishing speed can be seen with all of these. Except now, that's how you all remember it at one point. Now it's just static on every single screen. The air in here is warm and smells slightly metallic, and while a high-pitched drone emanates from all corners in the room.
I look for the inhibitor facet.
You find it immediately. It's exactly right where you left it.
I take it out of the computer.
You take it out. The screen stops being all staticky, but then just goes like dark. There is a single point on one screen that is a small green blinking rectangle. Very top left of the screen.
What's that?
Do you have technologist?
I
Sure,
asked
yeah,
Cassandra.
Computers, right?
Yes, this is child's play. Hopefully.
You don't even have to roll. The thing is just blank now. You can type on it if you wish.
Oh, it's a command console now. Reveal extra experience.
Yes.
Dispense level.
Would Vaughn is going to ask Cassandra, if there were more of these, like where would they be? Do you have any idea? Like, would they be in this room or attached to Helium?
Facets are something that I am aware of in terms of existence, but they are technological marvels, even by Androphan standards. I am not aware of any of these locations, except for the ones that Unity herself had.
And the one
Helium
plugged
was
into your head.
Indeed.
Helium was surprisingly emotional for an AI, at least compared to you.
Indeed. Helion had access to several of them.
Would they be on the robot he was controlling then?
There is a very good chance of this.
Vaughn looks around and is like, you guys want to go look?
I mean, we're here.
If you deem it worthy and worth the time, sure.
Go look.
Helion's chassis is still in the exact same spot it has been left for the several months since then.
I'm not sure if I like Robot Marty as opposed to regular.
Sorry, I forgot I had the thing on. On the southern wall. On the southern wall of the sprawling cavern, a massive wheel of metal buckets lined with sharp edges is embedded, partially buried in the wall. The latticework of metal girders connects to the wheel, and the whole of the device comprises a long mechanical arm ending with a metal wheel far larger than any mill's water wheel. As you'll all remember, this is a giant excavator machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was very buried, and Helion had a mission to uncover it and use it, but that ended with you all.
I was like, oh yeah, Taryn, you could just put this whole thing in your museum.
You're seeing me like trying to shove it in my bag before you finish your sentence. It's just I'm just like, I'll come back for it.
You just thump your bag against the wall. You're like, it's not working. Get in the bag.
Just like I'm trying to put it around the like a corner, and I'm just like, get in the bag.
Indeed. Helian's chassis. What a fun creature this was to deal with.
It was interesting.
I don't remember. Was Helian's chassis also an annihilator, or was it something else?
No, it was just a strange robot.
Oh, okay.
It's cute seeing these statistics and how it was actually a threat at one point.
Yeah.
It was a CR8 Mythic 4 creature.
Dang. Yeah, I remember you got to go twice.
Yeah. Life was good back then. Anyhow, yes, you find 2 facets on the creature.
Huh?
You find the aggression facet and the ego facet.
Oh, okay. What do those do?
Let's find out.
One makes you big angry, and one makes you think you got a big dick. And together, they make you real angry when
I didn't punch these in. This is back before I punched in every single statistic. Back in the olden times. Uh-oh. My bad. Sorry there, viewers. I had to open up a thing and it caused the window to freak the fuck out. I'm having to find it just a moment. Aha! Found it. Okay. Let's see, the ego facet and aggression facet. Here we are. You see how that shit fucking loaded as like a bunch of weird returned like lines?
Yes.
No.
That's how I had to deal with every goddamn line of text in that book whenever I was making this, that part of the adventure path. It's very annoying. Anyhow, the aggression facet is a memory facet that enhances an AI's offensive protocols and gives them a +2 on all attack rolls and damage rolls, and gives them the deadly aim and power attack feats. The ego facet gives them a good sense of self-esteem and self-worth, imparting a +2 bonus on fortitude saves and a +4 to intimidate checks, and gives them the toughness as a bonus feat when controlling a robot.
What exactly does the inhibitor facet do?
It fucks them up. The inhibitor facet is very unusual amongst all memory facets because it isn't intended to augment the AI at all, but hinder it and impair its functionality. Once installed, it reduces the AI's charisma by 4, imparts a -4 on all skill checks, saving throws, initiative checks, and attack rolls. Let's see. Oh, that's what it does. Sorry. It does all of those things.
Okay. Do we know what like mechanically what CR of robot Cassandra can control? I don't remember if that's like stats somewhere.
That is stats somewhere. Just a moment, I'll find it. Let's see here. She is in here, if I'm not mistaken. Aha! Cassandra. There's that pretty AI lady. She has a distrust of robots. She will not interface with a robot with a CR of 8 or higher.
Did we ever ask the brain boy if he finished making the android body for her?
I thought he said he couldn't make one for Cassandra, but he could make one for Meanda's AI or android like brain core or whatever it was called.
Indeed. Cassandra, so like if you just give Cassandra a robot, she can inhabit it, but she just typically doesn't like big robots because they freak her out. She has like an innate, just immoral, illogical distrust of them because of Unity. But the other one, Mayanda, the essence, like more or less the computing power that went into her was much more manageable, and that could be dealt with. But what's his name? He Theris Holiard. He would need more time than just like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like you'd need like a long time.
Trying to figure out like I was trying to think about like all the stuff we've gone through. It's like, is there a decent robot that we could find to give Cassandra to use, basically?
I mean, there's like there's plenty of robots that you could probably come across, like a regular gearsman, maybe.
Yeah, but like several of the like recent gearsmen that we fought were too powerful, and
So like she doesn't want to do it unless she has to. So like trying to like go around to find yet another body to add to your little growing posse of weapons, she just won't want to do that.
Okay. Vaughn's just trying to like make sure we have as many allies as we can get our hands
on. Good plan.
He keeps thinking of someone that we could restore, but I don't know if they would be willing to actually come help us, or if they would just want to stay where they are.
If you're referring to the other AI that we have, what's her face, or the android?
I'm not referring to Mayanda, no. Does anyone remember Binox?
Binox.
Oh,
fucking Binox.
Because the level of magic that Vaughn currently has access to, he would need a decent amount of powdered sky metals, but I mean that shouldn't be hard to come by in Scrapwall or
Hell, just go back to Torch.
Starfall or
Honestly,
Torch.
Torch would probably be a better idea.
Starfall. Any of them though, really, like it'd be, what is it, 10,000 gold worth of powdered sky metal, but and it just has to be any sky metal. We could. Vaughn has enough magic at this point that he could restore Binox to function, but he's just like, would Binox even want to be allied with us? Because it thought it was like
what? You mean you don't want to bring back to the party the glory of Binox, the wonderful creator of all eternity? Like that character?
Yeah,
you don't want that?
I like it. I just don't know if he'd be willing to help us without us trying to, or without us pretending to be like subservient.
Listen, Vaughn. Nothing could possibly go wrong under the leadership of the great Binox.
I also don't know if he'd be willing to leave his cave, or if he'd just want to sit in his cave and build stuff.
Indeed.
Vaughn will bring this up to the party, though. He's like, would you guys want to go restore him? I don't know if
While
he'd be...
we're traveling, why not?
Taryn's just like, A, what the fuck is a Binox? And B, like, I just gesture into the distance of Silver Mountain, like, we have a god to kill.
Taryn, if you were gonna siege a castle, would you want 2 trebuchets?
Listen here,
or
motherfuckers. Listen here, you techno barbarians. Listen. Listen, we are by far the most powerful things outside of her that are going to fight for us. The Black Sovereign could not give a shit. He's got his kingdom. He's fine. The rest of these goons, they probably also don't care. So, we're the strongest things out here that are willing to fight. And even then, we're probably one of the strongest things out here. Our best shot, our only shot, we got our shooter, we got our tank, we got whatever our human sacrifices. I'm gesturing to Sarah whenever I say that. I say we've got your Eldritch bag of tricks and my fireballs. I think this is the best we got, homies.
Agreed. I like your spirit. I'm gonna give you a good old smack on the back.
I just want to get my item out of that thing so that I can possibly repay that Rakshasa. And I'm also anxious about the moth.
You could also try to bait the Rakshasa here to the material point. Just kill it.
Yeah, no, that was the plan. I just didn't want to say that out loud in front of Peter, because, you know, the whole Peter thing.
Did someone say something?
What? Just recollecting to Vaughn about how I'm terrified of moths.
I really
Saying
don't
nothing.
understand why though. They're just moths. The little
All
bugs.
right, I'll give you the short and the sweet. My former compatriot and I were doing a job in Varisia. He left me inside of that tomb for about a week, and I don't know if you noticed this, but I give a very soft glow. And that tomb had some pretty big moths.
I start laughing.
So here I am, trapped in a tomb for a week, covered in moths from start to finish. I slept on the corpses of moths. I ate moths. It was.
You do realizing you're giving me just more food, more fodder to embarrass and humiliate you with.
Taryn, that kind of sucks. But I willingly stuck my brain in a Eldritch artifact.
Yes,
So,
but when it comes to
I'm
the
not
bar of
sympathetic.
when it comes to things that you should do versus things that you can do, you don't know the difference. You just do it, and that scares me.
Vaughn just kind of contemplates it. He's like,
Like, for all we know,
I don't think things through very often.
for all we know, your bits could be just a tentacle. Who knows all I'm saying is, me and moths, we don't jive anymore. Not after the incident.
But you could become friends with this one.
I'd rather die.
Well, you've got another long ride with it. So,
Like, as you say that, I'm turning up a bottle of liquor.
Fucking drains it to the bottom.
Like, you don't hear me gulp.
I think we literally have hang on. I think we literally have drow poison. We could just poison you.
Yeah, give me that sweet fantasy ambient.
I'm pretty sure we have drow poison somewhere in our bag, so we could just
I think
stick you with.
I think the guy that was making drugs in Starfall had some. I feel like that was the case.
Doc
I wanted to
Hellbrock,
keep like all the drugs.
the man who was from birth destined to be a drug dealer.
Yeah, I'm just like as we're leaving, Vaughn's like, would it Would it make you feel better if you were unconscious while we flew back?
Like, I'm staring off in the distance, and when you say that, my head slowly turns. And I stop and I stare you in the eyes. I'm like, are you telling me that we had some way to knock me out before I got sucked into the proboscis of that giant flying crime against the gods?
I didn't remember. But maybe.
Give me the bottle.
You all make your way back to Long Dreamer, who's just kind of messing around with a strange destroyed chariot outside of the entrance of this facility. And upon seeing you all, it kind of like takes to the air again and says,
Did you find what you came here looking for?
Yes.
That's great!
Taryn is asleep, being carried in Peter's massive bulky arms like a baby.
That poor thing, what happened? Wait a
He's
minute.
terrified of you
He's asleep!
because you're a moth. However, I neglected to mention that you can visit him in his dreams.
I know, this will be so grand. The realm of dreams of my play place. If anything, I'll ensure that he has magnificent dreams while I carry you all back to wherever you wish to go.
Taryn
Yes, and feel free
screams.
to take your time.
Taryn screams in his sleep.
yes. So yes.
She's the Desmond's what?
I
Desna's,
know!
I will never
she's
trust
the
again.
Herald of Desna.
I will never trust
You all,
again.
you will never trust again. So you have a dream where you're like meeting this beautiful woman. And you kind of have this like, let me tell you about my best friend, kind of like situation where you're just like prancing across this like Verisian field of flowers, and there's a beautiful stream, and there's oddly large amounts of butterflies flapping around off in the distance. It's just an amazing place, and you roll down this hill with her, and you're all happy as you like end at the beginning of this picnic where you're just gonna have a fun time with this girl. And when you look at her, she has Long Dreamer's face.
That's when the screaming starts.
Then there's
It's
like a
about,
boom.
like- It's about 6 minutes into the flight, and the screaming doesn't stop till the end.
It's great. All right.
When you wake up, Vaughn, when we get back and you wake up, Vaughn's like, did you have good dreams?
I grab you by your shoulders. I'm like, she was in my dreams. She was there. It was fluttering. It was fluttering in my mind. Is this what it feels like to be you?
No. Not quite.
You're right.
Also,
there's
she's
probably-
the
Oh,
Herald of Desna. What did you expect?
Though, what? Though, you just... And then I faint.
Your dream. She's waiting
Well-
for you there.
The Herald of Desna is known as the Night Monarch and is much more powerful than Long Dreamer.
I thought Long Dreamer was
No.
the Herald. Was she just like a servant of?
Yeah, they are a species aligned to Desna. The Star Monarchs, yes.
Gotcha.
Fucking...
My bad, I misspoke.
Mom.
I mean, you're not exactly wrong, but this one in particular is not that.
Okay.
Hey man, Taryn doesn't know any better. Alright, now are we gonna
Vaughn's
go
like,
on
Desna, the fun eldritch god.
All right, you ready to start scaling Silvermount?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, can I get a couple of climb checks as you all begin up this mountain?
I activate my metal J's and walk up.
Yeah, that'll work. Now the whole thing, so I'm gonna tell you right now, the whole thing isn't metallic because there is quite a lot of like dirt and rubble that is just collected on the surface of the mountain this entire time. But like a lot of it is metal. So while it doesn't give you like an instant pass, I will say that it gives you a significant bonus.
Of course.
Full metal
actually
Jordan. Full metal Jordan.
All right, Full
It
metal Jordans.
It actually has plus 10 circumstance bonus on all climb checks made while scaling metal surfaces.
Well, there you go. Okay, we'll just go with that then.
So I have 15 minutes of flight at 60 feet per 6 seconds.
Do you just want to take off after that? Or do you want to fly along?
Oh, I shoot up.
Oh, okay, they're just going to catch you when you get up there?
No,
Yeah.
he meant drugs.
Okay. Anyone else want to pull some fun little stunt?
You best hope you don't run into them.
I best hope I don't run into nothing.
I'm gonna climb, but every now and then I'm just gonna start leaping up the mountain because I have those fancy boots of striding and springing.
Cool, cool.
I think, if I remember right, Vaughn's just gonna struggle.
Gotcha. It's only DC 15.
Yeah,
So
I have a plus
I can
5.
still fail.
Do I have? Yeah, I have.
Wait, yeah, if I roll a 1, I'll get a 10, meaning I miss by 5, which means I'd fall however many feet.
Okay.
Pretty sure I have some
Hey,
sort of
yeah.
scroll or something that can help me. Yeah, level spells. I have some scrolls of gaseous form. They would only last 6 minutes each, but let's
I mean, that would definitely be helpful.
Oh no, never mind. The fly speed is really slow. I thought it was faster. No, yeah, I'll just try.
All
That's it.
the eldritch power of From Beyond the Void has to
boy.
climb like a jump.
Hey Luke, question. How long did we travel?
Yes. It's getting near like nighttime for you all.
Okay. Give me some hours so I can put them into the book.
I will at the end of this.
Gotcha.
Oh, you cast grasp. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you catch on and don't take the fall damage. Give me one more roll. DC 15. You'll succeed no matter what, but you'll take some damage if you don't.
Ah,
Okay.
damn it.
Alright, let's see here. You will take some
There.
damage, but since you didn't fall, you won't take the big boy damage. You're just going to take the small damage. Let's see. If you fail, you take 3 die 6. If you had big failed, it would have been 7 die 6.
Woo. There are just several moments while we're climbing up of the party seeing Vaughn start to fall and then like rewind back to the rock.
Alright, I actually do need another set of rolls, please.
Yeah. Climb again, right?
No progress.
That damage is unavoidable, Peter. You take 7.
Oh, even if
Mhm.
Probably if you
Yeah, no.
fail by-
This is like cinematic. Yeah, like each time you succeed, you're making
Gotcha.
like quite a lot of headway. You need to
Does
make.
my-
There's going to be 3 waves of this.
Gotcha. My DR doesn't reduce that any either.
No,
Right.
Sarah, that's a bad one right there, homegirl. Do you have any fun way of getting around that? Anything?
Do you
Scott?
have levitate?
Scott?
All right, here it comes.
Can you guys not hear me?
No, we hear you
oh,
now.
there
We
you
hear
are.
you now.
Yeah, I was about to say I have a wand of fly.
Well, you can't cast that like reflexively. You'd fall before you are able to cast the spell.
I have assault.
You know what? You do have Salt. Salt will just grab you. Actually, hang on. Salt will have to make a roll to do that. Let's see. What do you have to make? He can hold. How much do you weigh at the moment?
I normally weigh 130 pounds, and I am holding 32 pounds.
So that's more than his heavy load, but he can hold more than that. He just won't be able to carry you anywhere. He's going to try and catch you. Let's see. I'm going to have him make a melee touch attack against you. He just needs to not fuck this. Okay, he makes it. He grabs hold of you and just, he says, Sarah! If you die, I die!
You're right. If only you would level the fuck up and wear these.
What you talking about? I'm tiny as hell! he gently sits you down. You may reroll.
I just cast fly. Fuck it.
You cast fly, okay. Upon casting fly, you can just fly back up and... Yeah.
Why don't you use that on all of us to start with?
Because I only had the one cast. You see the wand break in half.
Yeah, you cast that and it just becomes a regular stick. Alright.
I throw it down the cliff face.
You need one more from me?
Yes, I'll need one more roll from everyone.
Hey.
You're good. Can Sarah, you just fly along with everyone?
Yep.
Oh dear. You gonna DC 17 grab hold of something? Yeah, grasp. Such a cool spell. Oh dear.
Oh.
There you go, Vaughn. I have 24. So you all finally get to the top of Silvermount, quite beaten and quite battered, but there you get. And you see quite an exciting situation.
Give me
So Taryn flew ahead of everybody, right?
Oh no. Is there three Chaos Nurgle Space Marines?
No.
There's one actually.
But there is one spine dragon.
Yes! Bring it on.
Hey, Luke. Can I roll? Like stealth to be like hidden, and then I'm like just cowering in the corner?
We are going to end our session here for tonight.
You. You cucked me, Matthew.
Yeah, Betty. How come you didn't stop him from flying away?
I mean, hey, the last time I suggested that was a bad idea, no one listened, so I guess it doesn't help.
Anyway.
I said it was a bad idea.
Alrighty, everybody. We are Take 10 Gaming still. My name is Luke, and from left to right, we have Sarah Hitchkin, played by Scott Gaffey. We have Peter Hastings, played by Maddie, our lovely paladin.
It's a me, Matty.
We have the now here Taryn Gates, played by Kyle Hyatt.
Hello, Scott.
And finally, Vaughn Worn Eyes Elnosh, played by Charles Blair. Be sure to like and subscribe, everybody. Hit that bell icon for notifications. And also, of course, share us with everyone you can. Whoever likes Pathfinder, whoever likes Conan the Barbarian, whoever likes Mad Max, just, do whatever you can. It helps out the channel quite a lot. And, the more eyes on us, the better. Because we like having a view count. Please help us. Anyway.
I watch him every night before going to sleep.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Good night, everybody.
I play in the stream every night before
Goodbye.
going to sleep.
Bye.
Good night.
You guys sleep?
Not very well.